Imagine stepping into an ice-cold shower because your water heater failed, again. No electricity, no backup, just freezing water jolting you awake. Now what if I told you there's a way to have unlimited hot water, completely off-grid, no matter what? No reliance on power lines, no expensive equipment, just smart, time-tested methods that have kept the Amish warm for generations. These techniques aren't just for them. They're for anyone who wants resilience, independence, and a system that works when everything else fails. Stick around because by the end of this, you'll know exactly how to build your own endless hot water supply. No electricity needed. Top of form, bottom of form. The wood-fired water heater, the Schwartz and Truber Amish way. Let's start with one of the most time-tested, rock-solid methods for off-grid hot water. Wood-fired heating. The strictest Amish group, the Schwartz and Truber Amish, live without modern conveniences. Yet they've perfected a system that delivers reliable hot water, anytime, anywhere, without a single watt of electricity. Their not-so-secret weapon. The classic wood stoves. Imagine a heavy-duty cast-iron stove radiating warmth as a fire blazes inside. But it's doing more than just cooking dinner. Many Amish stoves are built with an integrated metal reservoir that soaks up heat as the fire roars. The hotter the flames, the hotter the water. And when it's time to use it, just turn the tap and steaming water flows out, ready for washing, bathing, or even heating a home. No stove in the kitchen? No problem. A wood-fired outdoor boiler works just as well. These systems use a firebox to heat water, which is then channeled through insulated pipes to wherever it's needed, be it a kitchen sink, a bathtub, or even a radiant floor heating system. Want to make it even more efficient? The Amish have a brilliant workaround, wrapping copper coils around the stovepipe. As the fire burns, the coils absorb heat, naturally circulating hot water into a storage tank. This clever addition keeps water warm long after the fire dies down, reducing the need to constantly refuel. But the innovation doesn't stop there. Some Amish use barrel heaters, converting steel drums into high-capacity water heaters by inserting a fire chamber at the base. The heat rises, warming the water inside and maintaining a steady temperature for hours. Paired with insulation or thermal mass materials like brick or stone, these setups can store warmth for extended periods without requiring constant attention. With a bit of planning and the right materials, you can build a similar system, turning simple firewood into a steady supply of hot water without ever needing a power grid. And that's just the beginning. The gravity-fed hot water system. What makes the Amish system so brilliantly effective is that it doesn't require pumps, just the natural force of gravity. Here's how it functions. They position the water storage tank higher than their sinks, tubs, or wash stations. This simple elevation difference allows hot water to flow effortlessly through pipes the moment a faucet is turned on. No motors, no electricity. Just basic physics working in your favor. Because there are no mechanical parts to maintain, this setup is incredibly durable. Once installed, it runs indefinitely with little to no upkeep. All you need is a well-placed reservoir, a wood-burning heater, and a thoughtfully arranged piping system. Since gravity is constant, this method delivers a steady flow of hot water, making it ideal for off-grid homes, cabins, and emergency backup plans. Worried about frigid temperatures? The Amish have solutions for that too. In harsh winter climates, they wrap their tanks in thick layers of wool, straw, or natural fiber insulation to lock in warmth. Some even construct wooden enclosures around their storage tanks to provide extra protection from the cold. Another smart trick? Burying water lines underground, where the Earth's natural heat helps prevent freezing. By combining these techniques, they ensure a continuous supply of warm water, even when the mercury drops well below freezing. Keeping water hot for longer, the thermal mass trick. One of the most brilliant Amish techniques for keeping water hot is thermal mass storage. Instead of letting heat vanish into thin air, they use dense materials like heavy cast iron, clay bricks, or thick stone slabs to soak up and gradually release warmth over time. This means their water stays hot for hours, even long after the fire has died down to glowing embers. Looking for an even more advanced approach? Some Amish homes channel heated water through their walls, creating a natural passive heating system that warms entire rooms. Others embed copper tubing inside masonry stoves, allowing hot water to circulate through a network of pipes, ensuring steady warmth with minimal fuel use. This system is so effective that even modern off-grid enthusiasts are adopting it. And here's a practical hack. If a thick metal storage tank isn't available, you can use well-insulated wooden barrels, large ceramic jugs, or even oversized vacuum-sealed thermoses. These portable alternatives lock in heat, letting you store and transport steaming hot water without rapid temperature loss. Whether you're living off-grid, preparing for winter, or just want a backup system, this method ensures you'll always have warm water when you need it. The outdoor barrel heater method. If you're searching for a simple, cost-effective way to produce hot water outdoors, this setup is a total game changer. Many Amish families transform ordinary metal barrels into highly efficient outdoor water heaters by installing a firebox at the base and weaving metal pipes or copper coils through the structure. As the flames rise, the water absorbs the heat and can be directed to sinks, bathtubs, or even radiant floor heating systems. This method is perfect for remote cabins, barns, greenhouses, or even rustic outdoor kitchens. For those who love off-grid living or camping, it's an excellent way to set up a hot outdoor shower without depending on electricity or propane. And here's a clever upgrade. By wrapping the barrel in a layer of fire-resistant insulation or embedding it in a heat-retaining stone enclosure, you can extend heat retention significantly, keeping the water warm for hours while burning less fuel. Want to take it even further? Add a secondary storage tank to collect excess heated water, ensuring a steady supply without needing to rekindle the fire constantly. You can even attach a simple gravity-fed system to distribute the hot water exactly where it's needed. Whether you're prepping for emergencies, building a self-sufficient homestead, or just looking for an efficient backup, this outdoor heater is a low-tech solution with high-impact results. Kerosene and gas-powered water heaters, the old order Amish approach. Some Amish communities aren't against using certain modern conveniences, as long as they don't rely on electricity. That's where kerosene and propane come in. Many old order Amish households use kerosene-powered water heaters. These work similarly to gas water heaters in regular homes, but instead of natural gas, they burn kerosene. The result? Steady, reliable hot water without plugging into the grid. And then there's propane. While some Amish consider it too modern, others see it as an acceptable alternative. Propane heaters provide instant hot water, and they're a great option for anyone looking to go off-grid without sacrificing modern comfort. One of the reasons kerosene remains popular is its long shelf life. Unlike gasoline, which degrades over time, kerosene can be stored for extended periods without losing effectiveness. This makes it an excellent fuel choice for those who want to ensure a steady hot water supply without constant refueling. Propane, on the other hand, is widely available and can be used in tankless water heaters. These systems only heat water when needed, making them extremely fuel efficient. For Amish families with larger households, this efficiency ensures that multiple family members can have access to hot water without running out. Some old order Amish communities take their propane setups even further by integrating them with passive heating systems. For example, they might use insulated storage tanks to maintain water temperature longer, reducing the frequency of heating cycles and conserving fuel. To maximize efficiency, many Amish construct heat exchangers to transfer the heat from their kerosene or propane burners into larger water storage units. This allows them to heat significant amounts of water at once, reducing fuel consumption and making the most of every gallon. Some families also incorporate radiant floor heating with their gas or kerosene water heaters. By running heated water through tubing under their floors, they create a dual-purpose system that provides both hot water and ambient home heating, all without electricity. Additionally, some old-order Amish take advantage of geothermal heat storage by burying insulated water tanks underground. This method helps regulate water temperature and reduces the amount of energy needed to keep water hot in colder months. For those looking to replicate these Amish-style water heating methods, investing in a well-insulated water storage system is crucial. The better the insulation, the longer the water stays hot, reducing the need for frequent fuel consumption. If you're looking for a setup that doesn't require tending a fire, but still gives you off-grid hot water, propane or kerosene might be your best bet. With a variety of configurations from tankless propane heaters to hybrid dual-fuel systems, there's an option for nearly any situation. The solar-powered solution. The New Order Amish innovation. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Some Amish communities, particularly the more progressive New Order Amish, have embraced solar energy. You might be thinking, wait, solar panels? Aren't those modern techs? And you'd be right. But the Amish don't see all technology as evil, just the ones that create dependency. Solar, since it doesn't connect them to the grid, is often seen as acceptable. A simple solar water heating setup involves black-painted water tanks or pipes exposed to direct sunlight. The dark color absorbs heat, warming the water inside. Some take it a step further with solar thermal panels, which use the sun's energy to heat water more efficiently. This method works best in sunny climates, but even in colder regions, it can be an excellent way to supplement hot water heating. If you're serious about an off-grid system that requires little maintenance, solar water heating is a game changer. The Amish have experimented with several solar heating techniques to maximize efficiency. Some use solar batch heaters, insulated boxes with a glass top where water tanks sit and absorb heat throughout the day. Others build thermosiphon systems, allowing hot water to naturally rise into a storage tank without the need for pumps. For those in colder areas, adding a solar-heated antifreeze loop can prevent freezing while still transferring heat efficiently. Another technique involves placing large insulated water barrels inside greenhouses, where the sun's warmth keeps the water hot longer into the night. Some Amish communities integrate solar-heated water with their wood-fired or propane systems, using the sun's energy as a primary heat source during the day and switching to alternative methods only when necessary. This hybrid approach minimizes fuel consumption and maximizes sustainability. Additionally, certain Amish families have developed unique solar water heating towers, where black water pipes are coiled around a wooden frame, increasing exposure to the sun and improving heat retention. These towers are particularly effective for farms, where large amounts of hot water are needed for dairy processing and cleaning. If you're considering replicating an Amish-inspired solar heating setup, start by evaluating your climate. In regions with less sunlight, incorporating extra insulation around water tanks can extend heat retention. Reflective surfaces can also be placed around solar collectors to direct more sunlight onto heating elements. Solar water heating is one of the most efficient and low-maintenance ways to generate hot water off-grid. Whether you choose a simple black water tank or a full solar thermal system, there's an Amish-inspired method that can work for you. And the best part? Once set up, the sun does all the work, giving you free hot water with almost zero upkeep. Rocket stoves, maximum heat, minimal wood. Now, if you want something even more efficient, let's talk about rocket stoves. These things are like wood stoves on steroids, burning super hot with very little fuel. Yeah, the Amish and many off-grid homesteaders use rocket stoves to heat both water and their homes. Rocket stoves burn wood almost completely, leaving little to no smoke and using far less fuel than traditional stoves. The design allows for highly efficient combustion, generating intense heat while reducing waste. Beyond heating water, rocket stoves also serve as powerful cooking tools. The intense heat. They can boil water rapidly, making them useful for both meal preparation and maintaining a steady hot water supply. This dual-purpose functionality makes them incredibly valuable in any off-grid setup. With the right design, a well-built rocket stove system can supply hot water to an entire household, ensuring warmth and comfort without dependence on electricity. The basic principle behind a rocket stove is simple. Air is channeled into a well-insulated combustion chamber, which forces the flames and heat through a vertical chimney. This design allows for a more intense burn, increasing the stove's ability to heat water quickly. Because the flames are concentrated in a narrow tunnel, more energy is directed toward the heating process, rather than being lost in the air. This is a game changer for those living away from modern conveniences, as they get nearly smoke-free combustion, which reduces air pollution and makes the stove safer for indoor use when properly ventilated. Forget chopping mountains of firewood or spending a fortune on propane. Rocket stoves are here to revolutionize off-grid heating. These power-packed, fuel-sipping stoves burn hotter, cleaner, and more efficiently than traditional wood stoves, all while using just a handful of twigs. Sounds too good to be true? It's not. It's just smart, old-school engineering. Building a rocket stove is ridiculously simple. With a few brick, cement blocks, or even a repurposed metal barrel, you can create a high-efficiency heat source that delivers serious warmth with minimal fuel. Just coil some copper tubing around the chimney, and boom! You've got a continuous supply of hot water without electricity or complicated plumbing. But here's where it gets even better. Rocket stoves aren't just for boiling water or cooking. Add a thermal mass component, like a stone bench or a water-filled drum, and you've got a heat source that retains warmth for hours. Some off-grid pros even hook them up to radiant floor heating or use them as their main heating system during brutal winters. The possibilities are endless. And talk about fuel efficiency. No need for massive logs. These stoves thrive on small branches, twigs, or even sawdust, making them a game changer in areas where firewood is scarce. Dried leaves, tiny sticks, no problem. You'll be getting full-blown heat with materials most people would toss in the compost. Rocket stoves aren't just smart, they're survival-ready. When the power's out and propane tanks run dry, these bad boys keep working. They're a must-have for anyone serious about off-grid living, emergency preparedness, or just cutting energy costs. The Amish figured this out a long time ago, and now modern homesteaders and preppers are catching on. If you want a heating system that's dirt cheap, ultra-efficient, and built to last, a rocket stove might just be your new best friend. Sustainable wood usage, making every log count. The Amish have perfected the science of extracting the most heat while wasting the least fuel. They don't just throw wood into a stove and hope for the best. They meticulously design their fireboxes, chimneys, and airflow systems to ensure that every log burns efficiently before turning to ash. With well-insulated fire chambers, heat exchangers, and precisely managed ventilation, they capture and store warmth, ensuring that a single burn provides maximum heating potential. But their efficiency doesn't stop at combustion. Many Amish families take a proactive approach to forestry, carefully managing woodlots to ensure a sustainable, renewable supply. They selectively harvest mature trees while allowing younger saplings to grow, maintaining a balanced ecosystem. Before being used, firewood is meticulously stacked and air-dried for extended periods, sometimes years, to lower moisture content. This drying process significantly increases combustion efficiency, allowing wood to burn cleaner, hotter, and with minimal smoke production. If you're planning to fuel a wood-fired water heating system, selecting the right wood type is crucial. Hardwoods like ash, oak, and hickory offer long-lasting, consistent heat, making them ideal for maintaining stable water temperatures. Softer woods such as pine or spruce ignite quickly and are great for getting fires started, but they burn faster and produce more creosote if not properly seasoned. To optimize performance, store your firewood in a well-ventilated area, stacking it with adequate airflow to speed up the drying process. Properly cured wood not only burns more efficiently, but also prevents excessive soot and residue buildup, reducing maintenance and ensuring your system runs smoothly for years. The Amish and their off-grid ingenuity. The Amish have long been admired for their ability to thrive without modern conveniences, relying on ingenuity and time-honored techniques to meet their daily needs. Their approach to off-grid living isn't just about rejecting technology for the sake of tradition. It's about adaptability and an intimate knowledge of sustainable living. Unlike the average person who depends on power grids and complex infrastructure, the Amish have mastered the art of working with nature, crafting solutions that are both effective and enduring. Their methods of heating water are a prime example of this ingenuity, showcasing a deep understanding of how to harness available resources without unnecessary waste. Each Amish community operates under different rules, often dictated by their bishops, which means their approach to hot water varies significantly. Some adhere strictly to the old ways, using nothing more than firewood and gravity-fed systems, while others integrate alternative fuels such as kerosene and propane. The more progressive groups have even found ways to utilize solar energy, proving that the Amish are not opposed to technology itself, but rather selective in how they use it. This balance between tradition and practicality is what makes their approach so fascinating. Rather than rejecting advancements outright, they assess whether a technology aligns with their values and self-sufficient way of life. One of the most impressive aspects of Amish engineering is their ability to maximize efficiency in every detail. Many Amish homes feature thick, insulated water tanks that reduce heat loss, ensuring that once water is heated, it remains warm for extended periods. Some communities install copper coil systems around their stoves, allowing the natural process of convection to circulate hot water throughout their homes. This passive heating technique eliminates the need for external power sources while providing a consistent and reliable supply of warm water for bathing, cooking, and cleaning. Another ingenious method used by the Amish involves repurposing old-fashioned water jackets, metal containers that are attached to stoves to heat water as the fire burns. This simple system allows them to generate hot water as a byproduct of heating their homes or cooking meals, making it one of the most resourceful solutions available. By designing their stoves and plumbing systems to work together, they minimize fuel consumption while maximizing output. These methods prove that a well-thought-out design can often outperform even the most high-tech systems in terms of efficiency and sustainability. The Amish also make clever use of natural forces to power their water systems. Many rely on gravity-fed plumbing, which eliminates the need for electric pumps by allowing water to flow downward from elevated storage tanks. Some even take it a step further by incorporating underground insulated water storage, using the Earth's natural insulating properties to maintain warmth. This approach ensures a steady supply of hot water without relying on expensive infrastructure or modern energy sources. It's a testament to how effective simple physics can be when applied correctly. For those outside of Amish communities who are interested in adopting similar off-grid techniques, there are plenty of ways to do so. Installing a wood stove with a built-in water heating system can be a great first step, providing both warmth and hot water with a single fuel source. Those who prefer a more modern but still off-grid approach can explore propane water heaters, which offer the convenience of instant hot water without dependence on electricity. Gravity-fed systems can also be implemented in many homes, reducing the need for power-hungry pumps and simplifying overall maintenance. What sets the Amish apart is not just their rejection of modern conveniences, but their ability to create solutions that stand the test of time. Their systems are designed to function reliably for decades, without the need for costly repairs or constant upgrades. This focus on long-term sustainability is something that anyone looking to build an off-grid lifestyle can learn from. The principles they follow, durability, simplicity, and efficiency, are universally valuable, making their methods applicable to a wide range of living situations. Ultimately, the Amish prove that self-sufficiency doesn't have to mean sacrifice. Their approach to heating water without electricity is not only practical, but often more reliable than grid-dependent alternatives. By taking inspiration from their ingenuity, anyone can build a more resilient and sustainable way of life. So there you have it, the Amish secret to unlimited hot water. No electricity needed. Whether you go old school with wood, modern with propane, or futuristic with solar, there's a method here that can work for you. The best part? These systems aren't just for emergencies. They can save you money, make you more self-sufficient, and keep you prepared for anything. Now I want to hear from you. What method would you try? Drop a comment below. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.